there, I'm Dr. Mike Kelly, founder of the Institute of Wellbeing. And tonight we delivered a wonderful parenting session. Actually, it's called Parents for Life because that is exactly what the relationship of a parent is. Who taught you how to be a parent? Let me run through some scenarios. Was it your grandparents? I'm from the Caribbean. And many men were raised by their grandparents. Grandparents, friends and family, colleagues, was it the internet, a book you've read? And whatever it is, that's what you've framed and become your parenting style. Now, your parenting style could be one of four things. It could be authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, or actually not engaged, not interested in the slightest, neglectful. What parenting style are you?
I think I'm between authoritarian and authoritative.
Okay.
So I'm one that's like, okay, let's have a conversation about it, let's try and communicate. But I feel like if I'm not listening to it, I'm like, okay, it's either my way or the highway.
Right.
It's also like with each child is different.
Yes.
So the much older child, the conversation is very important.
And wherever we find ourselves, I want to encourage you that there is space to improve. And the difference between authoritative and authoritarian is quite simple. Both of them have strict rules, boundaries, guidance, etc. But one of them is delivered through warmth and love, and the other one is cold and rigorous and very, 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 very authoritarian. So think about your parenting style. Think about the filter that you put into your life that you may need to let systems and experiences and behaviors go through that filter, and you're left with this residue, this good stuff that you can build on. Culture's changing, lifestyle is changing, our children are changing. So guess what? We need to change.
I'm Sam. I'm a father of a 9-year-old boy and a 7-year-old daughter. And I think, I got brought into the session by my friend. He suggested we come, and I really thought it would benefit me because my son has currently come to stay with us. He's been staying with my mother the whole time, and now, with him now coming to stay with us permanently, it sort of like became a challenge as to how we were going to parent him, because obviously him being raised by the grandparents, he sort of like built his own, personality. I mean, he's 9 now, so there's little that we can do to influence how he's gonna, turn out to be. So I think we appreciate every single opportunity we get that could sort of like guide us into, parenthood and how other people do it, and yeah, I think for me the biggest takeaway was that no matter what parenting style you have, it can always change, Even if you were raised in a certain type of way, you need to be able to filter out what worked and what didn't work, because the last thing you want to do is, put your child in the same shoes or the same situation that you were in growing up. And if it was a very uncomfortable situation, you obviously wouldn't want your kids to go through the same, So yeah, I think it's important to really pay attention to how we bring our kids. And this session has been very, very informative. And I think the size of these sessions sort of like makes it easy for us to open up and share about, our real experiences without feeling like we're going to be judged. It's such a nice, intimate, safe space to really open up and share your experiences and, ask other parents how they do it, because you might just learn something from someone else.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Tabani Ndlovu. I'm here at a positive parenting event with Dr. Mike. I'm a new parent to a young 21-day boy. So, coming here, I had a lot of questions about what type of parent do I want to become and what it is that I want to take from how I was raised by my parents, especially my grandparents, because I refer to them as my parents because they raised me. And living here today, I am, how do I put it? Living here today, I am more assertive in terms of what type of a parent I want to be to my child, which is the authoritative parenting. You know, I think the world is changing. We grew up, the 90s babies. Most of the parents were authoritarian parents. You know, so we're trying to move away from that because we've picked up stuff that we identify as toxic in that parenting, and we're gonna, I'd say, take the baton now and be more authoritative into building a better world, not just for us as parents, for our kids, and also equipping them as well to build an even better world for their kids as well.
So tonight's session was quite interesting. It was an eye-opener. It was informative. It's something that I was not really conscious of as a mother of 2 children. I just thought parenting just comes naturally. It's not something that we need to think about. But I realized that after today's session that it's something that we as parents need to be conscious of. The 4 parenting styles that I learned about today, they're quite also eye-opening. So I'm happy I came, I'm happy I learned, and I'm definitely going to follow through from today's session.